Good morning, Mo'eva Botai. Be'ezat Hashem Mincha is going to be 5:35. Please be on time. Continuing the halachot of sakana, of dangers on Shabbat, we were discussing potential bites. We said scorpion bites are definitely considered to be sakanat nefashot, and a person would be allowed to be mechaleh Shabbat, drive to the hospital, whatever is necessary, in order to save himself. If he needs to catch the scorpion, he's permitted to trap the scorpion after it bites in order to take it to the hospital, in order to analyze it so that they could give the right anti-venom to the bite. What about spiders? Question with spiders are actually, they could bite, but it's not considered to be sakanat nefashot if a spider bites. There's only one real exception. The exception is the black widow. There's a black widow, there's a brown one also. Those two types of specimens of spiders, they could actually kill a person, especially weak and infirm people that aren't very strong and they don't have a very strong immune system. They can go ahead and they could do a lot of damage, and they could actually potentially be very, very dangerous. Black widows, they're commonly found in Israel. They could be found in other places of the world as well. If that were to happen, then it would be considered to be sakanat nefashot. As a matter of fact, if one were to find a black widow in his home, or something like that, where it's a place where there's people it's common for people to be, and it could be dangerous, they could end up being bitten, it would be even permitted to kill them on Shabbat. As Maran Shulchan Aruch writes, when they're in a place where it's a danger, where they're dangerous themselves, where they could kill, then a person is permitted to kill them on Shabbat. And black widows are known that if they bite, they could really kill people. And it's not like once or twice, it's happened in the past. Rahmana litzlan, these types of things. So one would be permitted to kill a black widow if it's in his home. If it's stam on the street, he saw a black widow on the street and he's walking by, that's not the same thing. That's not in the category where the animal is considered to be running after the person, so to speak. And that's the language of the Shulchan Aruch. Any animal that is running after the person, he's allowed to kill that animal because of the fact that it might be dangerous. So that would be very similar. The Shulchan Aruch also writes that when you're not sure if an animal is going to go ahead and it's potentially dangerous or not, you're allowed to walk over the animal like you're passing by over it, as if you're walking, and then kind of like hit it. And kill it in that fashion is mutar on Shabbat. But again, these are only in situations where the animal is dangerous. It's life-threatening, not stam. It's not convenient. It's a mosquito bite. It's a this or it's a that, and it's not considered to be dangerous, especially not in most places of the world. Sometimes a mosquito bite could be dangerous. Like sometimes there's places where the West Nile virus breaks out to the point where people actually die from it. And in those locations, then it depends on the time of the year, the season, the year, and everything else that might be associated with that. But generally speaking, different types of bites from different animals that aren't considered to be venomous and dangerous, it is not mutar to kill that animal. But in the case of spiders, if one was bitten, certainly by a black widow, he should go to the hospital. If it's a different type of a spider, then he doesn't have anything to worry about. It's not going to be life-threatening. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.